Faccio una corsa al bagno. Posso lasciarti qui?
Ma certo.
Ok, ciao. Psst. Cooper, Jamie, perché è pieno di furgoni della polizia e telecamere, Jamie? Non posso dirlo a nessuno. È successo qualcosa?
Rimanga tra noi.
Certo.
Conosci il macellaio? Quel pazzo squilibrato che va in giro a fare a pezzi la gente. I federali hanno saputo che oggi si troverà qui e gli hanno teso una trappola.
Congratulations for this great movie I saw it yesterday. I like it very, very much.
Thank you.
How was Mr. Shyamalan to to direct a concert inside a thriller movie? Because I think it's not so easy. It's the first time for you.
Yeah, it wasn't, I think, much like Cooper, I need a lot of stimulus now to awaken me and make me feel alive. I think at this point, movie 16 and not counting producing and TVs, stuff. So it's been my incredible luck to have been able to make movies since I was 21. And I think the challenge of directing a concert, a real concert, while I was directing a movie, was exciting and made me feel alive and a student again, and the possibilities again.
Because you directed not only a concert inside a thriller movie, but you did a great actor, right? Josh Shirley, and Lady Raven, that is your daughter. So, did you have a problem to relate with her? Because you work with her, but she has a good musician.
Yeah.
She gave you music for old and for servant.
Yes.
But in this case, she's an actor too.
Yes.
So, how was your relationship on set?
It wasn't any different than my normal process with less experienced actors, which I do a lot, kids or teenagers or 20-somethings that haven't done much, that they have a quality and I'm kind of bringing the craft for them, scaffolding for them, and it always ends up, the scaffolding is sincerely just about what not to do. And then all we do is talk about the empathy of the character. So they don't need to do anything. Don't try to be funny. Don't try to do this. Don't try, all those affectations that you go to when you're nervous, or, just talk about her. Who is she? And in this case, why is she different than Salika? And so say, hey, she's like this. She would never. So if Salika did something, I'd say, that's you that did that. Okay, now what's Lady Raven do? That kind of, and then you have kind of the highest level craft actors that have already trained about that, so they're almost innocent and pure like this group. That's why I love this. I don't like that middle group so much. Not that I don't like them. They're probably nice people. I just don't. Because I don't want to fight you about your bad habits. So I either have to have the great habits or the no habits.
Okay, Josh. Did you ever work in the middle of a concert with thousands of kids screaming? I think it was fun, and I think it's not what's so fun for your ears, probably. I don't know it, because at a certain time, Cooper do this thing.
Yeah. No, I think, I don't know if anyone's ever done this like this before, because there were thousands of people, literally, thousands of kids screaming, loving the concert. They were putting on the full concert, as he just said. And we were experiencing it for the first time as well. And they were shooting our side first before they shot Salika's side. So everybody was kind of experiencing it in real time. Everybody had the music beforehand. All of these things sort of led it to the atmosphere to be sort of electric, like a real concert is. And in the midst of that, we're supposed to be playing these characters in this role. And so there are challenges as far as, sound and getting the shots and stuff like that. But for the most part, it gives you an incredible jolt. It's like it feels real. You don't have to imagine the situation that you might be in. You're in it, So it's not that part of the work is just kind of left behind. You're just experiencing and going along with it.
I think Cooper is a great character, and this is a great challenge for you, because you've shown that you are a great actor. The first time that you understand that Cooper is a psychopath in the bathroom when you watch And it was impressive as your eyes changed. You have a switch completely on your eyes.
Right.
How hard was to play the duality of this character?
I think, it was difficult because this character is so bold and the darks are so dark and the lights are so light. But I think that all characters, all of us, have a duality, and you kind of have to make sure that you understand both the forward-facing presentational side of a personality and what they're internally like and what they want to achieve secretly and what they seem like they want to achieve outwardly. All of those things are important to figure out for any character, but in this case we've got something that all of that is going to come to the surface, and it's the first time it's ever happened to him. So really the most interesting were the interstitial parts where he, for me, these were the most interesting parts where he starts to crack, and you see a little bit of the butcher coming through in the midst of this character that he's created, of the good dad of Cooper, and how he feels about that, right? So he feels multiple things about that as well. So then there's another layer of things that kind of goes into it. So it's very complex psychology, but I love that complex psychology, and I love a challenge, and I only could do this if I was working with a great director, and Knight is the only person who could have supported me doing it. So
In that scene when we did, the camera's very low, it's zooming in on his face as he's holding it. I think we did 8 takes, and all of them are amazing. And even now, I've told him there's alternate versions of almost every scene in the movie, and I definitely have multiple alternates of that scene, which is I'm sad that the audience doesn't get to see take 3, take 5, take 7. I chose the one that in the moment I thought was the right one in the cadence of it, but there's what is right,
It's your taste.
Yeah, if I shot you off from a different point, meaning your take 3, where it was lighter and curious, or or the darkness, the take that I chose, I believe when after I called cut, he was feeling kind of like a resentment to this person's pain, the way they're expressing pain, which was really interesting.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Il concerto stesso è una trappola. Sorvegliano tutte le uscite. Controllano chi se ne va. Da qui non si può scappare.
Aiutatemi! Papà? 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 Papà?
Scusami tesoro, che volevi?
Giornata indimenticabile per tua figlia.
Niente male, eh?